Hello, hi, good afternoon, everyone. Yes, the time is 12, coming 12:10. Good Sunday afternoon to everyone. Right, so yeah, I didn't stream yesterday, so yeah, not too caught up. So today is Sunday, so it's going to be the last day that we have our topic for the week to, to wrap up and stuff like that. So yeah, before I begin, so welcome to the stream. Yeah, there are two ways in which you can communicate with me. One is via the chat box itself, so you can type in your comments, opinions, and what have you in the chat box itself, and I will come back to you within the live stream. Alternatively, you can actually talk to me live and join me on air using the voice channel on the Discord. So if you have a Discord account, you can actually head over to my Twitch profile and then click on the link for Discord. So you'll be basically invited to my server. Just join and then go to this live on air section and then click on it, turn on the microphone, and we can talk to each other live on air. Right. So just let me fire up my dashboard on Twitch and to check if the chat box is working. Yep, so far so good. Right, so here we go. So if you are catching this video as a recorded video of this stream on either Twitch or YouTube, feel free to give your comments as well. I will actually go through them after the stream. Or alternatively, you can just head over to any of my social media platform handle and then just drop me a message there. Right. So yeah, I'm now in Tampines. I'm heading back to Harbourfront area, so it's going to be quite a drive. I'm not sure if I want to use the expressway or should I use the long way. Yeah, so I think maybe I will probably use the expressway because still have quite a couple of things I need to settle. So this is the only time where I can actually do the stream. So I'll just do it right here, right now. Right. So yep. Yeah. Welcome to the stream. My name is Garrison from Singapore. Right. So feel free to drop in your comments or feedbacks and questions or what have you on the chat box itself. Or alternatively, you can talk to me live using the Discord voice channel. The link to my Discord server is attached on my Twitch profile. Right, so let's have that aside. The topic for this week that we have, which is concluding today, is about cyclists. Are you okay with cyclists sharing the same piece of tarmac on the road with you, or you are not in favor of it, or it really depends? So, yeah. So if let's say you want to continue with the topic itself after the stream, you can also feel free to go to my Discord server, but this time around head over to the text channel, look up for social media and then expand on it, then we look for Twitch. So whatever that we have on our live stream, the corresponding so-called topic will also be on the text channel itself. You can actually run through our previous weeks of topic and then you can still cast your vote on the poll itself. Or if you would like to elaborate more on the topic, just feel free to create a thread within the topic and then you can actually start the discussion rolling over there, right? So at this moment in time, my Discord server is actually very messy and it's been kind of like I'm trying to reset it because previously it's been used for some other functions, but yeah, so I just want to keep it as it is and then try to touch up here and there, and so that it can be it can be cleaner and neater as well, right? So okay, so it's a nice Sunday afternoon, not exactly sunny day. It's actually, in fact, it's drizzling. Yeah. Yes, it's actually kind of like overcast sky and it's not hot. That's good thing for sure, right? And that's probably it. Let me lower down the volume of the songs at the background so that I won't get copyright strikes. Yeah, good. We are good to go. So, right, what can we talk about? In fact, I'm actually trying to think of what is the topic that we can actually, uh, you know, raise as a topic for the week for next week. So, you have any ideas of what are the topics that we can actually discuss about? Just feel free to drop me a text, and then if your idea is selected, I will give you the due credits, and we can actually discuss on the topic for next week. Right? Yeah, it's actually drizzling. It's coming 12:15. I think 12:15 is the time that I actually set for this live stream, so I'm actually slightly earlier, but nevertheless, we can still continue from here. Right? Let's take a look. Okay, nothing at the chat box itself, so I just continue. Yeah, next week, let me see. Today is already the 12th of June. Uh, Nothing much except for those in Singapore, next Saturday is Pink Dot. It's actually Pride Month this month, so yeah, so that is one thing. Um, so let's see what other things that we can actually talk about and stuff like that. Right. Yeah. Sorry, just give me a moment because I can't really check on the chat box itself. Although I have a chat function on the live screen, but I think it's broken. It doesn't really have, it doesn't really reflect on the chat itself. So that's why I need to occasionally check on my dashboard for the chat, the so-called the chats. So yeah, just bear with me, right? Okay, so yeah, coming back to the topic for this week itself, before we conclude, the topic is about cyclists. So I think generally I'm kind of like neutral. If the cyclists they are able to, to how should I put it, play their part, as in like they just follow the rules, they just keep to the left as much as they can, and then yeah, if they follow most of the traffic regulations and stuff like that, I'm pretty okay with them on the road. Yeah. However, if let's say they are not really following so much of the traffic rules and stuff like this, then maybe I'm not so in favor of it. Furthermore, I think in terms of the Singapore, so-called the road infrastructure itself, we didn't really cater for cyclist lanes and stuff like that. We do have a bus lane, but that's for buses. And if you want to put cyclists in the bus lane, I think that's even worse. Right? Imagine you have a cyclist and then you have got this big bus that's coming past you. So yeah, that adds on to the additional stress. So yeah. So I'd like to find out what are your views about cyclists. Of course, there's always the good side and the bad side. I think same as motorists as well. So we cannot use a single, we cannot isolate a single, not say isolate, we cannot really single out a mild behavior and then treat it as a yardstick that everyone is as such. There are good cyclists as well. They are very, how should I put it? Mm, they are good cyclists, they're also good motorists. On the other hand, there's also bad cyclists, I suppose, who just ride erratically and then they occupy the entire leftmost lane to themselves instead of like keeping at their keeping leftmost.
So they take the leftmost lane as their dedicated lane. So yeah, that might serve as a problem itself, as an issue in in time to come moving on. So yeah. So not only that, we do also have pets, motorists who are driving on the left hand side and then very close to the I suppose to the curb, and then posing as a danger to cyclists because they do really need to have a little bit of room for them to balance and stuff like that. So if you're getting too close to them, you might affect them. Yeah, so it's kind of like a give and take. So if everyone behaves well, I suppose everything goes. But if let's say you've got people who to challenge the system, that's where yeah things will not be so clear cut and straightforward, right? Traffic condition is pretty good for a Sunday. It's a Sunday afternoon, so it's still smooth sailing. I would say the number of cars on the road is they're about the same as before on a Sunday. Yeah, but definitely not as much as you know before COVID arrives, right? Yep. So next thing is coming back to the topic for next week. So if you have anything interesting, just feel free to send it to me, and then yep, we'll see what we can do for the topic for next week. Right. So coming back, yeah, for those who just joined the stream, welcome to the stream. Right. So in this stream, it's actually more of like I'm commuting from one place to another, then I just turn it on as a live stream, and whoever joins in, and then if let's say we have a chat and stuff like that, it's kind of like being my virtual passenger that we can actually have a conversation, have a small talk, you know, during this commuting period. Right, so let me take a quick glance. Nope, nothing at the chat yet, so still pretty okay. I think recently, on my Twitch account itself, I think previously there's quite a few accounts that are not. I don't think they are really legit in a sense. So they become the followers. They just push up the numbers, but it's not exactly a lot as well. And now that I think they left, so I've left all the really true Twitch account holders. So which I'm pretty glad. Yeah. So I get to meet some new friends over at this live stream from all over the world as well. So great, good job. So looking forward to have more, right? But that also depends on the quality of the stream, right? So I don't know because in terms of this type of casual chatting, we can't really plan everything because it feels like kind of like a staged live stream. So that's not what I wanted. I wanted to be more relaxed and carefree, and at the same time, you know, just take this as an entertainment channel. Got this Maserati who comes beside me and try to rev. I don't know whether you hear it. Right. It's okay. I'm not in a rush. I'm still pretty good on my timing schedule, so it's all good, right? Oh, okay. So now let me think of some of the questions that you guys have raised. Uh, I suppose most of the questions, some of them are kind of like repeated that has been asked previously. So yeah, for those new users, I will still reply everyone. Uh, if you ever send me a message, please indicate that you are actually a viewer from Twitch. Then I will come back to you as soon as I can because I've been receiving a lot of private messages from everywhere in which I don't know how they get to know me and stuff like that, right?
So unless you tell me that you find me on Twitch, at least I know that you have a lot of viewers. At least I know, yeah, there's some establishment touch point in between, right? Good. So far, still no one. I suppose Sunday everybody will tend to probably wake up late. This kind of like generalization, but yeah. Given for myself, if let's say I'm not a self-employed and working 24/7, I would love to do that as well, especially on on a gloomy, cool Sunday morning. Yeah. So how nice it is to be tucked in your cozy bed, and continue to lie down and relax. Wow. Well, still have to work. I mean, for myself, like, self-employed lines, if things are good, things can be really good. But when things are not really working out, then it's probably kind of like tough to sustain it. So just try to hang on to it, and yeah, we'll see how things will survive from there. Right. So let me see. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I'm traveling actually way below the speed limit. It's a very smooth traffic today. We are like merely just 16 minutes into the stream, I think. Right. So yeah, just keep your comments or stuff coming in if you are watching the stream. Hi. So so you notice that for this stream, I don't really look so much onto the camera itself. It's not that I don't want to have the engagement with you guys, but because the nature of this live stream is more on a driving thing, so obviously priority number one is to be on the road itself. So safety is the most important. So yeah, and as much as I can when it comes to the traffic lights, or occasionally I will steal glances from the phone camera to see what's going on, right? So yeah. Yesterday, initially I thought I could actually squeeze in a live stream yesterday evening about 6-ish. Unfortunately, the appointment got delayed, so it stretches till about 7-ish. So by then the sky has turned dark already. So there's like what I have mentioned earlier. There's no point for me to do a night live stream because I couldn't even see myself at night. Like for example, right now I'm in the tunnel, but the thing is that the tunnel is so well lit and so bright that I can still see myself on the camera, but on a dark night itself, where there's not much of lightings and stuff like that, then it's very easily to be mistaken. So yeah, you can't really see me itself, and then what's the point of doing a live stream where you can't see the person? So you might as well listen to the podcast instead, right? So yeah, that's about it. So I think today, if there's not much of an interaction, this will just serve as a wrap up for the topic for this week itself. And yeah, the tomorrow will be a new topic. So hopefully I'm able to find something to talk about. Yeah. So unlike the previous Monday and the one that's before, where for the past 2 weeks I couldn't able to get the topic out on Monday itself. Yeah, I may have some delays here and there because I have no idea what to discuss about. Yeah, so hopefully tomorrow for the next week we do have a good topic and we can get everyone involved as well. Right, great. Yes, I remember one of the question lately. I think the viewer is actually pretty eager eye in the sense that you can actually know that I have got long sightedness. yes, because whenever it comes to a light itself, when I want to check on the messages and stuff like that, I will tend to lift off my glasses and then just to read. Yeah, just for information, I'm not very young, I'm not very old either, but yeah, age is catching up, so your eyesight is not exactly as perfect as before. So now when I'm trying to read things that's like kind of like fine prints and stuff like that, I'll need to lift off the glasses and then just put it closer and then to read them, right? So yeah, so basically I do have I'm actually short-sighted. I can't see far. I've got astigmatism. Is it astig? Yeah, in which I see things is kind of like a haze. It's just like light, diffuse light, where you can't really figure out very clearly what's what's the image, right? So now as I grow older, I develop into long-sightedness. So I can't see things that are near as well. So near far also cannot see. Must be blind. No, I shouldn't say that lah, because it's kind of like common. It's in the process of aging, so you have to just bear with it. Unless we do some pretty good eyewear, eyeglasses, prescription eyeglasses. I think it requires a bifocal and stuff like that. So yeah, but the thing is that I don't know. I'll just do whatever I can as of now, and if let's say time and things will settle to a time where I really need to have that prescription glasses just to look up and look below and stuff like that, then probably I'll have to do it lah. Yeah. So I would say it's a matter of time, sooner or later, but obviously I want it to be as late as possible. Yeah. That's so good observation. Right. I tend to be not able to see things as pretty near or fine prints for that matter. Yeah, I first get to know that I've got this issue way back, and when I can't even read the fine prints on documents and on boxes. Yeah, so that's where I know I've aged. Right, so we are now close to Harbourfront already, and I think everybody's enjoying their Sunday, so I don't think anybody's actually viewing the stream. So yeah. Anyway, I think thanks for watching my re- replayed streams, the videos. Right. So actually, for all these replayed, recorded so-called streams, right, it will be immediately available on Twitch itself after a live stream. And for YouTube, just give me one evening, one night to process it, and it will be up by the following day afternoon, 12 noon. Or if let's say if it's been delayed to later time, probably due to technical issues and stuff like that. But yeah, you can always expect a YouTube video the following day, right? So why is there a Twitch and a YouTube? Because Twitch only allows us to so-called store our so-called recorded streams for up to 2 weeks, 14 days. And after which they will be gone forever. Hence, earlier on, some of the viewers suggested that I could probably download it and then post it on YouTube. At least YouTube will have it kind of like permanently there. You can actually refer back to our older streams and stuff like that. Right. Okay. There's Vivo City on my left. You can see the car park design. Right. Yeah. The weather for today is actually pretty good. Nice cooling weather. Right. Okay, what else? Let me see. Since there's no one in the chat, I will try to see if I can recall any questions that you guys have asked. But I think majority of them are being answered already. I also replied them on the private message as well. So what are the things that you want to know about me? I think somebody asked for my age. It starts with 4, right? So yeah, that, that's about it. Early part, late part, middle part, just leave it to you guys to figure it out. Yeah, it starts with the number 4. So yeah, not not young. So that's one. And there are people asking about what is my work. I'm a self-employed. I do wear a couple of hats. I'm actually the social media content creator. I'm a social media, how should I put it? I help people to run and manage their pages, their accounts, and campaigns as well, right? And what else? I think basically that's that. Right. I also do photos and videos. I do take photos and videos for them, right, on mobile, so that they can be processed onto the social media to actually run the campaigns as well. So it's more of like a one-stop solution. And yeah, that's one part of it. And I'm also, wow, I actually do quite a fair bit of stuff. So let me recall. So I'm also a real estate salesperson in Singapore, a licensed real estate salesperson. I do sell, buy, rent properties, residential, commercial, industrial as well. So yeah, and what else? Yeah, if you want me to be a chauffeur, I can do that as well. Can just private charter me. For all you know, maybe you can actually come on live on the stream itself. You can be sitting next to me, and we can actually run a live show, a live stream, right? What else? What else? Yeah, I'm also I wouldn't really say home care service provider. I'm not a provider. I'm more of like I do home visits to help patients who are not so mobile, to actually help them with their needs. Yeah, correct. So that's also another thing that I do. What else? I think mostly that's about it lah. The others are actually kind of like quite negligible. Yeah, I've been asked to do tech related stuff as well, but I'm not really fully into it, so it's only kind of like a partial kind of thing. Oh yes, in my line of doing social media content creation and all these publicities and stuff like that, branding and stuff like that, I do encounter some seniors. So I do help seniors to understand and how to use modern, I wouldn't say modern, but the digital kind of stuff as well, right? So yep, that's basically that's basically it. And yeah, I actually reached my destination already, and it's about like let's say half an hour into the stream. So I'm actually going into the car park. So it might be dark. So just bear with me for a moment. And yeah, okay. So here we go. It's a multi-story car park. So just hang in there. I'm not sure if the reception will drop, but then if it drops, then I couldn't do anything much as well, right? So I think more or less that's about it for this week and for today as well. Tomorrow we will talk about a new topic. Yeah, a new topic for the week, and then we will start over again, right? So now we are, let's see, pretty good as of now. Okay, right. So is there anything else? I don't see anybody at the chat group. I don't hear anyone on the joining in the Discord voice channel as well. So yeah. Oh dear. For those who just joined into the stream, welcome to the stream. The stream is like almost ending already. We have been on air for about half an hour. So Yeah, I think that concludes for this Sunday afternoon stream. I believe many of you are pretty engaged in their normal weekend stuff as well. So just let me park and then we will be good to go. Right. So actually, in terms of if let's say we are doing the live stream in the day at any of these covered shelters and stuff like that, we are still pretty okay because I think the lighting and stuff like that are pretty okay as well. Right, so I'm already at my destination and we are good half an hour into the stream already. So without anything much, I think that will be good enough for the day. And let me see. Yeah. Okay, great. So good. That's all for this week. Today is the 12th of June. So tomorrow Monday starts with the 13th of June. Luckily it's on a Friday. So okay, good enough. Uh, just if you're watching this as a repeated, not so repeated, as a recorded stream, and you have any idea for me to talk about for next week itself to contribute to the topic for the week, feel free to to drop me a text on any of my social media handle or whichever place that you are familiar with. And with that, I thank you for watching and yeah, I see you the next time I come online. Bye.